that was too far. Yo, what is up, guys? I am here for a review. Let's see. It is Shaman King. Remember that show on let's see, CW, WB Kids, Fox Kids, one of those shits, 4Kids, some shit like that. Great show. It was about 10 years old now. Well, yeah, it's like 2015. Yeah, like 2004-ish. Remember the theme song? Shaman King. But anyway, I'm not gonna sing that shit, but I am here for a review, guys, and I just want to talk to you about, how good of a show it was. Great memories. Alright, main character, middle school guy, name is Yo Asakura. I believe I said that some near rightness. Anyway, a guy named Yo, he is a shaman. He can see ghosts, spirits, crazy powers, right? I know, spirit powers. But anyway, he becomes friends because he was a lonely man, because no one could relate to how he got to see ghosts and stuff. Everyone's just looking like, ghosts? Dude, you're weird. Anyway, he becomes friends with this little guy. His name is Morty. He didn't have friends either, but, Morty believed Yo that he can see spirits. So, yes, they become friends. Hallelujah. But, hallelujah. Anyway, Yo, he sees this one spirit. He was a great warrior back in the day, back in let's say 1400 or something. Yes, his name is Amidamaru, and yes, they become united as one. He becomes this spirit's like potential fighting guardian partner, and you get to see during the show how Yo, he'd put the Amidamaru spirit like in a sword. He'd put it like in his chest, so you got to have tons of fights. It's an action anime type of thing. It's really good, nice adventure, and along the way, there's a tournament. He does all his training, and there's a tournament. You get to meet all these great characters like Trey Runner, Rio. You get to have your rival, who's Ren, but he later becomes friends with him. Kind of like a Hiei Yusuke relationship. Then all these great people, Joe Kuar, Lyser, all these great characters, all these different personalities in one group. You have your lover boy, your funny guy, your action guy, your guy who's like kind of a dick but he's cool like Kaiba, your cool guy, your consistent MVP type of guy, Trey Runner, shout out to you, man. And all throughout the show, these guys and their spirits, they try to get stronger, and the main enemy, his name is Zeke, or Hao Asakura, H-A-O, that's how you say Hao, and we get to see how that was actually Yo's half-brother, but, all this history and stuff, we found that he's actually immortal, and, he's been absorbing all these spirits from, thousands and thousands of years, actually just 1,000, but, he's really, really strong, and, Yo, Amidamaru, they train, they do all this hard work, they get to see all this stuff, and Zeke's mindset and how he became this way. And I don't think it's one of these issues with like right or wrong, because Zeke, actually is really deep. Humans cannot understand humans fear what they cannot understand, and that's what Zeke was 1,000 years ago. He was a manipulator of the elements, and people, they didn't understand how he could do it, so they feared him. They treat him as if he was different. That relates to like a lot of life, and throughout that horrible treatment, he got to see how harsh humans were, how they would just use things for profit, how they would use this earth and nature just for profit, and it eventually go to a point where there's no turning back. It would just go to a horrible state of the world where there's no turning back. And it really relates to real life. As I got older, I actually like understood what he was saying, and it was just making more sense. So I watch animes more for like their philosophies rather than more of like an action or just a cool pretty picture and stuff. I got to see like the philosophies, and it actually does make sense. So thank you for the creator. I don't know his name, but thank you for that. And just this show, they all have this big tournament. Whoever Yo fights, he pretty much becomes allies with. And Yo, he's just such a great guy, such opposite from Zeke. Zeke was like all alone. Well, he had this one black like little sidekick guy, but I'm not really counting him. But Yo, he was just such a good guy, so welcoming, so calm. That main character, he's really chill. Like, out of all the main characters in anime, I think he's like really like the chillest one. He's not like one of those like people who are like the starving guy who asks the village for food, and then the village starts to get raided and he helps him. No, he's like just chill. He's like, hey man, let's just eat some cheeseburgers, like you got to see throughout the whole series, even like in an intense situation, he'd just be like, hey man, I just want to get some sleep, and it was just such a great main character to have. Thank you so much. You know, good memories. Shows on Fox Kids, I think. You know, with shows like Digimon. I miss that Saturday morning lineup. We had like Digimon, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, I used to watch it all, man. It was just amazing. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching Shaman King, 64 episodes, 2004. I don't want to spoil too much. If I can name an MVP of the show, it'd be Trey Runner. Like, the consistent character, it was Trey. You know, every show has a MVP, not the main character, but MVP as in like a guy like Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho. He was just an MVP. He would do whatever he can to save the day. You know, Soul Eater, you had Black Star. He was the MVP in my opinion. So, my opinion for this show, I would really say it was Trey. And he was just so consistent, you know, defensive. He would be in there, man. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all later. I'm going to go eat a burger, and peace.